Oh. Hey guys, Dan here at Dan's 30 Foot Dory Belt. I am about to post a couple of videos I just made. I was a little upset with the belt sander that I purchased. I assumed, even though it was an inexpensive one, that it was at least work somewhat. It works. You push the trigger and it drives the paper forward and does sand. You'll see that in a video that I've previously posted before making this video. I tried to point out some of the items on this particular machine that I don't understand, but I'm doing it now. Now, first of all, I don't understand why there's almost a 1/4 of an inch difference offset from the rubber drive wheel to the adjuster. Okay, now the space is actually wider than this because in order to adjust it to be able to use it, the belt has to sit a 1/4 of an inch over the steel plate, so that exposes the plate to no exposure. So already we're crooked. You can see the belt's driving crooked. Now the only adjustment on this is this wheel, and it has to be way out here. Now look where the wheel is now to the edge of the drive wheel here. Now if you take the roller in the front, the adjustment roller, and follow it straight down the side, there's no roller there. This is just where the rubber drive system is attached to hold it from moving. So there is no material, there's no support for the belt here. Now that being said, the belt runs on an angle like this. I might be exaggerating a little bit. It doesn't run true. So when you go to adjust to start this machine, and you think you're going to start with the belt here, don't, because there's nothing here to start it on. Start it with the bottom corner. Or else you're going to drive that belt right into the edge, which I did, and tear the inside of the belt apart. All right? So in order to get the belt to run just inside the drive, it's got to be almost a 1/4 of an inch to the left here in order to adjust your belt. So all this metal is exposed to zero. It goes from nothing to a 1/4 of an inch exposure. And when that happens, this happens. This is two different belts here. This was the first belt. It basically drove this edge right into this corner here. I had to cut the belt to try to get it out. That's how tight it was wedged inside the corner. It drove it right in. So what's a belt worth? $5, $6? I don't know. Garbage. So now knowing that, I put the second belt on. See how crooked that top wheel is? That's how crooked your belt is after you apply it. I'm going to put this belt on just to give you an idea how it looks like when the belt's on and adjusted. I knew this machine wasn't the best. I went on YouTube and said, hey, I thought I'd pick up this machine. And they told me it's super crappy. Sorry about the language. Don't buy it. But I just didn't have the money to buy a good machine, okay? Give me a second here, I almost got it on. Okay, so this is where the belt runs. I want to know if that's normal. Is that normal? to me, it looks unaligned. Now you can see, if you bring this over to this edge here to line it up more, you're going to push this right into the drive unit. You don't want to do that. So start it with the belt over here and make sure this is turned out all the way. It actually wore the plate down a bit in the corner here. I found that out odd too. I don't know. Yeah, the vibration off this machine and the noise it makes, it's pretty wild. I don't mind that. I wear the headsets, but I was hoping at least it would do the job right. And if this is the proper alignment for this, why is there so much plate exposed here? Now, if I get this sandpaper disc to line it up with the plate, it drives it right into the roller drive here and starts fraying it, starts coming apart. So you can't do that. Now, knowing it's an inexpensive unit, I don't think that should be an excuse. Okay, I'm going to pull it in a little more. That's as far over as I think I want it. Okay, that's aligned just before it hits the roller side, okay? So here's your alignment there. That's almost 1/4 of an inch, isn't it? Now, I took the plate off. The plate's actually a little out too. About 32 of an inch. Which tells me it's still not flush, it's crooked. So everything about this machine everything about this machine is just crooked. I got this on Amazon. I think I paid $97 for it, plus whatever taxes. It was a little over $100. $120, I think, or something like that. And as you can see in the videos I had just posted earlier, I took a 7-inch grinder and did what this could do in less than 5 minutes. It's smooth and it ripped all the finish I want off. It cleaned it up. This thing, I don't understand why somebody would make a machine that's this unaligned for. Obviously, I hate it. I know you're not supposed to say bad things about stuff when you're talking about people's stuff, but I paid for this. Nobody paying me to say this. And this machine super sucks because I've spent good money on a machine that I will not use on my boat project. Just won't do it. It's not worth me going out and buying a bunch of new belts for a whole bunch of money and slowly destroying them because I can't get them to ride on these rollers properly. That's all there is to it. I'm not going to send it back. I've paid for it. The heck with it. I'm going to take the belt off. And I'm going to wrap up the cord. And I'm going to go put it in a box of my used to use tools. And that's all there is to it until I can figure out if you can actually try to adjust this thing. I am so disappointed in the quality of this machine. It blows my mind. Really. I'm not kidding you. On top of the fact it makes more, and on top of the fact that it makes more noise than an 18-cylinder radial running on a Corsair on a static display. Anyway, if you're listening to this video I have decided to post it. I wasn't sure if I should or not, but I believe in free speech, and I believe in letting people know, watch out. Do not buy a wind tool if you really honestly got to get the job done right. Thanks for hearing me out. This is Dan out. To my loyal... Oh my God, I am just so crusty about this. Man. Thanks, guys, for endorsing me. I got 61 endorsements now. I got a whole bunch of likes, over 1,500 likes. It's pretty cool. I hope I can bring you better news next time I post a video. Thank you.